Hello everybody. So I had some time and I thought I'm gonna go in and make the video for tomorrow just in case something happens and I don't have time. So I want to get some more of these Stitchmas done so that I don't really remember what day. Okay, I'm on not on day 6, I'm on day 7. This is the Falala. How can I do this to make it an ornament? I'll have to think about that one. This, I'm going to do the Falala because I don't want to keep skipping around and not doing certain ones because they won't make an ornament. Maybe you all want to see. I only have one A. We probably want to do this. Here we go. I used the smaller plates. Let's see. I'm thinking some gold cardstock. Ooh, that is not gold. That is a rose gold. Let me see. Let's see what I've got here. That's kind of a rose goldy color. That's sort of a green gold color. This might work. This might be a good color for it. Green. I wonder how this is gonna cut. I'm gonna have to send this through a couple of times, I think. Let me turn that on and send it through. Where did that go? Ah, there it is. We got a fa or a la. Fa, la, la. I need another A. FALALA, right? Fa la la. La 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 la. Don't want to hear me sing, that's for sure. I can guarantee you that. I love to sing, doesn't mean I can. And for the background, what do we want? How about, I'm trying to think. Maybe red. Not that red. That's not a pretty red at all. This says it's a burgundy. Let's see how it looks. Some of the stuff I've had for so long. I think I like this. Yes, I do. And I think I'm going to fold it. I'm going to do, if I only need one of, whoops. I only need one of the laws and the A's. I need more of. This could be a long one if you're gonna watch me do the whole thing, so don't skip through, speed through to the end or whatever, but I think that looks okay. I don't need that F. Put this A. I got the two L's, so I just need one more A. I will send it through two again because you never know. Might want to make another one if it turns out okay. You never know. And actually, I might want to go ahead and poke these now. Just to make sure just to make sure. Boy, there's all kinds of people. Looks like somebody's having something done again. But they're parked in front of here. But I know we aren't having anything done. I'm looking at the one because it looks like he might be blocking our driveway. Although, so I don't think the individual pieces are going to take long. I think it's because there's so many pieces that it might take me a minute to do this. And threading that needle is not the easiest thing. I did find this in a drawer, and it had some real more Christmas red and green in it. So then I felt like, well, I didn't have to go to the store then. I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to go with the green right there. I don't know where the end is. There it is. This is from Crafter's Companion, and it just feels softer, and I think it's going to give me a hard time to thread. I hope not. I'm thinking too that I'm going to keep it whole. Maybe I'm not. I'm going to see if their needle seems to be, where is that? I just took it out, I thought. Maybe I'll separate it and see if I can get it on That or go with the white. You really need a threader. Nope, I don't know what I did with it. Okay, not that end. That end is really not. I know it's not true, but this one just happened to look a little bit wider. It's in. Yay for that. Okay. I do not have a tape pen because mine all messed up. So I'm just going to put a little dab of glue, hopefully. That was more than I wanted it to be. Okay. And they show X's. So I need to turn my hand around. It's just that I'm holding the string there until the glue grabs it. I don't know. Maybe the glue has grabbed it. I am so excited for this Christmas. I haven't felt this excited for Christmas in a while, and I don't know what the difference is. I'm like excited to decorate and all the stuff. watching the Hallmark Christmas movies. The weirdest thing happened to me today. So, I don't know how my birds, those my babies, they were kind of raising a little heck earlier today. And before they did it, like, I couldn't get them to stop for nothing. They were going on and on. And I went over and talked to them. Nothing. And I noticed before when they did it that there were quail walking in the backyard. And I guess maybe they were responding to the quail being back there. And so I thought about that, and I thought, well, I looked outside, I didn't see any quail. And they kept on and on and on and on, though. I thought, well, what's going on? Maybe, we're backed up to a golf course, so basically our backyard. I mean, we have a backyard, but there's no fence or nothing to the golf course. And I thought, well, maybe somebody's out there looking for their ball or something. I don't know. So I opened the door, and when I opened the door, there was a coyote out there. And he jumped, and of course, when he jumped, I jumped. And I kind of watched him. He took off running. And I kind of watched him for a while. And the golfers, they just ignore him. They don't care they're there. So I watched him for a while, and I come back in. Now, when I went outside, I was watching a video on YouTube. I was watching Midlife Stockman because I like him and I like what he's doing, and I don't know, there's just something about watching him do yard work. Maybe that's crazy. I don't know. But seeing him transform the properties and, I just like watching him. So that's what I was watching when I went out. And when I came back in, there was a Hallmark movie going. I was watching YouTube, not YouTube TV, and it's doing the same thing for the ads that YouTube does. So I don't know if YouTube has something with Hallmark special that started, or if it changed to YouTube. It couldn't have changed to YouTube TV. There's no way. It just felt weird, and so I thought, well, I'll just watch it. And I did, but that was the other thing I was going to say. I've been watching those Hallmark Christmas movies, and it's just kind of got me, I think, more in the mood too. So I'm just like going with it, okay? That was so weird, though. I thought maybe while I was out there, something came up. And it was like, if you want to continue watching what you're watching or something, I don't know. And it just switched me to that. I don't know. But it was a good thing. It was a good movie, so I am not complaining. It was just weird. All of it. The coyote in the backyard, the TV switching. I'm going to try doing this without gluing it down and seeing if it'll hold itself since I'm doing X's. It doesn't look like it's going to hold itself, does it? Maybe this one will. So I'm just going across. However, I got to do that to do that. I just ordered the tree to do the paper ornaments on. I got a 4-foot. And it's supposed to be pre-lit. And it was only $30. So we'll see. I just don't usually have more than one tree. Usually one tree is enough, right? But we'll see. Love putting it up. I've never been a fan of taking it down. So, and what goes up must come down. I have a sister, she's always so excited. She'll be the first one to put the decorations up. She probably already decorating now. But then like Christmas Day or the day after, she's taking them down. So she doesn't leave them up for New Year's. And I don't know how long she's been doing that. She's been doing that for a long time like that. So I don't know if this is going to be enough thread. I just don't look forward to having to thread it some more. I wonder if they're working on the road while they're parked in front of the house here. I know quite a while back they were supposed to, but then I don't think they ever did. And they had marked it and stuff, but that was quite a while ago. So it would be weird that they're just now getting to it. No, I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm going to keep trying though, huh? Don't ask me why. because I don't want to have to rethread it. The least I have to do that, the better off we all are. Uh-oh. That is not going to make it. That's too bad. If I could just do this one last letter. You know what I can do? Try to poke it through so I don't have to rethread it but one more time. Doesn't want to work that way. Like I said, this string came in a crafter's companion kit. And it feels softer. It seems like maybe this will work. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted, what about these? Something with a little bit more body to it. And that's just snagging it. It would be nice to find something that works because then I could use it again if I need to. No. How can I do this? What could I do? Nope. Okay. We are going to have to deal with me threatening again. Which actually, because I just spent all that time, I might have been able to have it done. Maybe. Hey, that wasn't too bad. I think I'm not going to undo all of this. I'm just going to come in and watch this, because I think I'm being slick, and I'm probably not. I better be careful. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this one down, because I got all these loose threads on this one. Kind of didn't do a great job with that. Okay. I should have enough now for the other two. I should be ashamed of myself. Just do it right. Right. And then it probably won't take as long. This stitch. Should hold it down. I think so. I got a roast cooking right now, and you can smell it through the whole house. They're cute. I don't know if you can see the threading really well on them or not, but they are really cute. I don't like to do my string too long because it gets tangled and knotted, and I don't handle that well. So I do better not doing it that way. And the last one. So we're at 40 minutes right now, a little bit over. $40. And if you have a threader and you don't try poking it through and wasting time that way, then you'll do better time-wise. I do kind of like doing this in real time, so you do get an idea of how long it takes. Just because you never know, somebody can tell you it only took so long, but you don't really know. I mean, most people are going to be honest, especially these are pretty quick. But I know that some people are quicker at some things than other people. So if you're watching me and you know that you do this faster than I do, then you know it won't take you as long. If you're watching and you think you do it slower than I do, then you know you'll need more time, right? That's the way I see it. And I'm not real good at this, so I'm not real fast. But you wouldn't know that. Okay, seeing that one went so smooth. Okay, so now I need to glue these all down. This is the one I already glued. I gotta figure out if there's a way to connect them nicely for an ornament. I mean, I suppose I could just stick them on a square of paper, but that's not what I want. See, it's doing what it did when I was trying to do the Anna thing. It's not wanting to come out. Is it that I left it open too long? Maybe that's what it was. That one's got a lot of glue on it. Okay, A's. My fingers are sticky. Okay. I like that. Okay. Fa, la, la. Okay, now I gotta just try to get them stuck together. So, that's sticky right now. Just have to pray that this ends up working. And that they don't stick too badly to the glass board. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back after a while to give this time to dry and see if it worked. So I want something And I do have these, but I don't know. Okay, I put these on the top. But I don't know. And actually it needs to go the other way because that wasn't all touching. So that, but I need something with some weight to hold it down. No, that's not heavy enough. That's not heavy enough. Nothing on here is heavy enough. That's not going to be heavy enough. Maybe if I stack a bunch of stuff on here, it'll give it some weight. Nothing. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to try that. And I will come back. And I guess I'm going to have to edit this video because you're not going to wait for that. So I'll have to edit and then add this on later. So, all right, I'll be back. All right, let's see what happened here. It hasn't been that long, but I think it's probably been long enough for this to dry. I want to be very careful. It is still a little wet. I can feel it, but it looks like it's going to stay. I may do another group of the letters so that I can kind of hide that background. A little bit of string for the hanger. Yep. So I'll just do some more letters. And it's the shadows I'm going to do. I think we're going to do this real quick because I have the time. I have the paper. We can do two. I have already one F and one A. So I should just need these. Yeah. I just need the shadow layer. Oh, look at what I'm doing here. Okay. Okay. Let's... Oh, good, it came out clean. Falala. Okay, so I will stick. This will give it a little more sturdiness. And also help hold it together. All right, let's do this. So F A. I guess I probably do want that poked out. I was thinking I didn't need it, but then the other side won't show through either. Ooh. I must have got that on the edge. That's all right. Uh-oh. I didn't poke. Now it's much more sturdier and stable. And it's not going to fall apart. So that worked. The falala. I did it. Figured it out. Got it together. So, there you have it. All right, everybody. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.